so sorry. Anyway, can I see a show of hands for the people I did not pay for tonight to be here? And with your other hand, can I see who's on Medicare? Don't be shy, Debbie, I know you're here. Well, I just became a card-carrying member of Medicare and AARP, the American Association for Retired Persons. This is a code. It really means arthritis, angina, and respiratory problems. Now, these things actually come free with your membership. Now, I have to tell you. I'm sorry. I have to tell you all about the morning of my Medicare birthday. This is true. 9 o'clock in the morning Saturday, the phone rings. It's this guy, Mike, who wants to know if I had thought about my future. Mike, I haven't even thought about which tooth I'm going to floss when I get out of bed. Mike, do we know each other? Did we ever have sex? And if so, how was I? No. Well, there's the first. Anyway, he was actually calling from Forest Lawn. And he called to tell me they were having a sale on plots. Sale? My favorite 4-letter word right after plot. I said, okay, how much? 2 for $5. Now I'm thinking, for $5,000. I'm thinking 2 for oh, Mike, I'm only planning on dying once. How much for 1 plot? So while Mike is doing the math, I get a call on the other line. It's Pete. He's also concerned about my future. And I'm starting to get a little nervous. Now, Pete was calling from something called the Neptune Society. Now, I donate to every single telemarketer, but I had never heard of the Neptune Society. I'm thinking, Neptune fish, Charlie the tuna, he's sick. You're having a fundraiser? I'll contribute. I love Charlie. Oh, no, that was wrong. They do burials at sea. Okay. I said, funny you should call Pete, because Mike is on the other line, and they're having a sale on plots. Pete said, well, I can save you a lot more money. I said, okay, hold on. I put Pete on hold, I go back to Mike. I said, Mike, Pete from the Neptune Society is on the other line, and he can save you a lot more money than you can. So Mike says, but don't you want a place where your friends and relatives can visit you? Now, I know LA real estate. Those plots are under the freeway, and they're with nothing but a view of tires. This guy's offering me an ocean view. So I said, thanks, Mike, but I'm going to go with the fish man. So anyway, I get back to Pete. And according to Pete, there are 2 ways to go. Frankly, I thought there was only one, but okay, go for it. I could choose from the today only prefix special package, or I could choose from the a la carte menu. Now, the package comes with your cremation, and I could choose an urn of my choice, or if I didn't like their urns, I could bring my own. I got some new Tupperware in, might as well make use of it. So, but the problem is, if I go with my BYOU, there's a slight village fee, which is basically a corkage fee, except they're trying to shove the genie back into the bottle. Then the transportation fees included down to the dock, and then I could choose what size boat I'll need for my friends and relatives. Well, I don't know whether I have to order an inner tube or a steamship. How the hell am I supposed to know what size boat? I got it. I have to send out save the date cards, right? I'll just say, okay, I'm planning on dying on June 1st, 2040. Put it in your calendar. We'll have a ball. And if you're planning on getting pregnant, put +1. Now, I like to compare it to comparison shopping. So I said, well, let's look at the a la carte menu. How much is the plain old cremation? $500. But I know salespeople. Is there a pound limit, I want to know? Or am I going to be like the SUV at a car wash? You, $4 extra. No pound limit. So now I'm going to gain 300 pounds. I'm going to get my money's worth. Anyway, so I try to stay relatively fit, but in all honesty, the only two things that are getting thin on me, my hair and apparently my vaginal walls. So the day before my Medicare birthday, I went to the gynecologist and the dermatologist. Now the gynecologist gave me 3 different creams and then a prescription for a set of vaginal dilators. She showed me a picture. There were 5 white plastic-shaped penises. This is awesome. Medicare pays for your dildos. It is so much cheaper than the pleasure chest, trust me. Now, the dermatologist gave me a couple of creams for my head, and then he said, coincidentally, the same antifungal cream I can use for my vagina, I can use for my face and my head. Now I need a friggin' flow chart, because I don't know what's going where, what to do with what. So I come home and I say to my significant other, Alan, I said, Alan, if I'm using the same creams on my vagina that I'm using on my face, how are you ever going to be able to tell the difference? He told me my vagina had a bigger mouth and he wishes it would stop talking. So on that note, good night. Say good night, Gracie.